Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Leo. How are you guys, Leo? Hope you're all well. So I'll pull out 3 overall energy cards for Leo. What is it Leo singles need to know about their love life? Okay, balancing act. So it could be just telling you to get balanced, balancing out work, play, your love life. But it's also an energy of, with a 9, not giving up. Okay, telling you if you get balanced here, okay, balancing head and heart, making a decision. Beautiful, yeah, heart and home, compassion, beautiful. Yeah, and we have empty well. So somebody here is replenishing, trying to find their balance here. So this is sort of like seeing things from a different perspective, but it's also like temperance. I kind of feel like both of them have to do with that. It's balancing your thoughts, balancing your emotions, head and heart. Yeah, so it has to do with home, family, compassion, being kind and compassionate. Okay. But I do see it's an energy of an empty well. Someone here needs to replenish. They need to take a little bit of a break. Someone's feeling a little drained, off balance. So it's an energy of making everything balanced again. See, balancing out. You know, and the heart and home always tells me, I mean, it's about home. It's about somebody who feels like home. Okay. But it's balancing, you know, a family, a relationship, and possibly work, because this is also part of a financial foundation. Someone is definitely drained and needs a little break. They need to replenish here. Yes, we have some Pisces energy. So it's kind of like the Hanged Man energy. It's into me, I see. It's going within. Yeah. So someone here. Now you might know who this is. If it is, it's also to me like Temperance, a little Sag energy. So this is where I feel somebody is making a head and heart decision. Now it's also an energy of someone who, it's an energy of trusting the intuition, taking more time to get to know someone, but also knowing when to move on and avoid a disaster. It's about calming down. It's about being patient. Taking that energy of looking at things from a different perspective, okay, after a period of time. Yeah, I see a passionate new beginning. So this is someone who's very passionate, okay, about their beliefs. It's the start of something new. But in relationships, it's about choosing the one. Somebody may have felt something was off. Now, after a period of time, they're looking at things different. So we have the 4 of Cups. This is also someone, it's about trying something different. Okay, trying something different, doing things differently, balancing. Like I say, it's all about balance. We have the 5 of Cups. Someone here may maybe have some regrets, or they just feel like there's no hope. Okay, to find the one. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is often a person who lacks confidence. They're very apprehensive and often a little bit mischievous. It's someone who will communicate with someone and not really tell them what exactly they want. It's like, hi, are you home? What are you up to? You see? Because they want, it's an energy of tempting the other person to make, often to initiate an invitation. But this is somebody here who, they want it to be successful, but they're not really telling the other person what they really want or their intentions. So, like I say, someone here may reach out. You may be very tempted. Okay. Yeah, see, it has to do with a house and a home, a reason to celebrate. It's also an energy of, marriage, commitment. But I feel it's somebody who kind of has some regrets, or it's a person who often feels like there's no hope, so that they try to communicate in this way. It's somebody who wants an invitation. They want this passionate beginning. But it's also an energy of looking at. Yeah, it's also someone who needs to let somebody know. It's an energy of someone who can't read someone's mind. It's an energy of having to tell somebody what you want, what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. It's about putting yourself out there, putting all the cups on the table. Someone regrets not doing that. They chose to move on to avoid a disaster. Yeah, see, there it is. It's about putting the best foot forward, coming in right, saying the right things, being solid, reliable, building. See, this is someone who didn't build the foundation. And it has to do with the way they're communicating. They wanted it to be successful, You know, it's just a person who wants to see somebody. This is somebody who wants to come and see someone. But the thing is what are their intentions? They're focused on the passion. So like I say, if something feels off, maybe it is. But it's an energy of taking a little pause and looking at how the other person feels. Perspective, there it is. Releasing things that no longer serve. Someone needs to, this is an energy of someone who needs to let their guard down. Now this is often the person who pushes somebody away because of the way they're communicating. It's all about the heart of the reading. So, but like I say, it's just an energy of calming down, thinking, taking the lessons learned from the past, trust your inner knowing. Okay, I feel somebody wants to see somebody. You know, they could live in another house down the street. They could live in another community, but somebody wants to see somebody. But I feel they lack the confidence to communicate that. So then we have someone who's being very careful what they believe. They're keeping their guard up. Someone here standing up. So some of you may have stood up to this person. But the problem is, if you look at the perspective, you put the shoe on the other foot, how they may feel. Okay, take this how it resonates for you. But it's often someone needs to let their guard down. They need to put themselves out there. But the other person's having a hard time believing it, and maybe even standing up to someone. So we have a lot of emotional drain here because of it. So it's time, this is where someone moves on to avoid a disaster, and they just kind of wait for things to calm down, and they start to do some thinking. So there's either regret. So, and that's where it flips to regret, because someone originally felt like there was no hope. You see? So let's have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, see, it's an energy of something ended painfully. Something was very painful. Yeah, painful ending. But this is a person who often rises like the phoenix from the ashes. So something happened because of this. So we have someone calming down, taking the lesson they learned about coming in right. Now, this is often a person who, you know, I do see an energy of someone who kind of focuses on that wand, the passion. Okay, but we have the Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. So there's definitely, could be some baggage from a past relationship that was very painful. So this is someone who may have kept that to themselves. See, they kept it to themselves. They should have told the other person how they were feeling. They can't expect someone to read their mind, and vice versa. That's what it's telling me. Six of Swords. Yeah, we have the Emperor. See, we have an Emperor here. Someone who's manifested, learned all the lessons of the Kings. This is, now it does look like possible Aries, but it could be anybody. Okay, because I do see Sag. There's some water here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It looks like Pisces. Doesn't have to be, though. It's just an energy of someone who kind of kept that to themselves. Yeah, they should have communicated clearly and put themselves out there. But this is someone here, I feel, looking at that. They're kind of reflecting on this, because after a period of time, they're seeing it differently. Yeah, see, they see things different. This is someone who's going to try something different. See, this is what happened. Someone who's different than their usual type as well. But this is where this person has the epiphany. So something obviously ended with this person. Now, somebody who may not have been completely over it, but it's someone who's trying to avoid that disaster, but they didn't avoid the disaster. Now, it could be, again, a person trying to avoid somebody. Okay? But I really think it's an energy of trying to avoid a disaster, but it ended up in a disaster. Yeah, a lot of focus on something that ended. But this is that energy of rising like the phoenix. Like I always say, once it's over, this period in this person's life is over. Okay? They're going within, into me I see. Yeah. And this is why I feel it's this person. I feel it's a massive epiphany, a bit of a wake up call. Yeah, see, it's an energy of moving on. But I do see change. See, this is where someone knows that they need to change. They need to try something different. It's not the other person that needs to change. It's them, because they're keeping it to themselves. Yeah, they're not. It looks like it's over, but like I say, there's this one wand to go. Yeah, this could be someone who got very angry at someone too. Yeah, the Tower coming down, but it's about tearing down the walls. This is somebody who's got walls built around themselves because of something that happened. Now we know the Emperor does that, but it's also an energy of someone who has boundaries. So, take it as it resonates, but it is an energy of change for the better, finding more balance. This is someone who knows they weren't balanced. Okay, they weren't using their head and heart. This is someone who keeps a lot of things to themselves. But this is someone who's having a massive epiphany because they've gone within. Yeah, see, Taurus, morals, values, the way they conducted themselves. See, they've learned something. This is someone taking the lessons they've learned, trying to avoid a disaster. But I feel, but it's really, but there is a disaster because it has to do with someone who needs to change. It has to do with growth, personal growth, inner growth, and lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves, their morals, their values. See, this is somebody who actually, it's an energy of not getting on the same page because of communication. Little Taurus energy. Yeah. See, it's often a person who actually has a love of family, home life, but it has to do with the way they conducted themselves. There's something to do with this person's history as well. See, feeling like there's no hope. But I feel as now, because what's happened after a period of time, this person has some regret for the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves. I think this person's angry at self. See, there it is. It's about two people talking, connecting. See, not being on the same page. This is someone who feels that you're not on this, two people that you're not connecting, you're not on the same page. But I feel they're lacking the emotion. This is just, and I do feel there was a lot of focus on money. Something said maybe to do with money. Yeah, someone's financial foundation, but it's also a person who reaches out and tries to tempt to the other person. So, yeah, there we have the King of Wands. See, they're tempering that. Tempering their passions. See, it's also an energy of someone having that epiphany. They didn't even take time to get to know somebody. Yeah, but it has to do with a past relationship possibly, or just the way they behaved. Morals and values. See, it's a need for a talk. Something to do with talking, communicating. Tell me about this King of Wands. Now, some of you know who this is, because something's happened. The tower came down and someone's moved on because of the way someone behaved. But I feel this person's angry at themselves. They didn't take time to get to know someone. But I also see putting the shoe on the other foot, because this is somebody that had gone through an ending, maybe even stabbed in the back by somebody. So, see, it has to do with patience, investing. Now we have the King of Pentacles. This is someone who didn't get something they wanted. They kept something to themselves. This is someone who's playing it safe, but they're playing it so safe. The tower came down. They need to let their guard down because the other person's pushing them away, going, whoa, wait a minute. See, other people involved, talk, gossip, the way something in public, the way someone conducts themselves. But it could be just too many people involved. See, that's what happens. Somebody here may have even gotten angry here. It could be yourself with this person. So, yeah, it looks like someone didn't get what they wanted. See, it's often someone who has a bit of a temper. There may have been gossip or talk about this. But I really feel we have someone who, it's the tearing down of the walls. Letting their guard down. It has to do with talking to someone, getting them alone. This is someone who didn't get an opportunity. But I feel, it's an energy with the Seven of Wands, and the one wand is the Eight of Wands. So it's an energy of things happening too quickly. It's very sudden. So see, sudden change. Someone had a sudden change of heart where things were happening too quickly. It's a shock. Yeah. But I feel as somebody wanting to talk to someone, they never got the opportunity. They never got what they wanted. Now, there's either too many people around, too many people involved. They couldn't talk to you. They want to talk. They didn't get the opportunity because they didn't say anything. They didn't say what needed to be said. Yeah, see, they're trying to avoid a disaster. but they didn't. It was a disaster. This could be a date where things went wrong, or some kind of gathering with friends and family. I see heart and home. But I think this person knows they need to let their guard down. Now, it's possible this is someone who said something and, you know, the other person pushed them away because they don't believe it. You see? But it's like I say, there looks like there's sudden change, some kind of epiphany, change of heart. It's a person I feel, kind of almost feels like they weren't ready. The timing wasn't right. Because someone here is like, looks like they were patiently waiting, focusing a lot on money, a lot of focus on money. Something said about money. And they're suddenly shocked. There's a lot of talk and gossip possibly, but I still feel there's some kind of good news here. This is someone who plans and prepares ahead. So it's energy of planning something. This person's going to plan something here. It's hard to say what happened up here. I'll dig into it a little more. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have run into somebody suddenly too, where you just run into somebody. But this has to do with the one. It has to do with the one, or someone wanting to get someone alone. But it's whatever happened, there was some sort of sudden ending where the timing wasn't right. Yeah, there we have it. It has to do with someone not, see, it has to do with them not being confident to say anything. But it's also someone taming the beast within themselves. See, they wanted to say something. They had the opportunity, but they didn't. There it is. So we have an ending, see? Something has ended here. So somebody had a lack of confidence because of an ending. It's an energy of a situation turning out to be a disaster. Now we have someone here. Yeah, it has to do with work. Building. It has to do with building the foundation. Someone's focused on work. Maybe even rebuild. Maybe there was a divorce or something here. I don't know. Or a breakup of some kind that was sudden. Some sort of shock. And I feel it made this person change. Or it's something that changed you. So look at it how it resonates. Because you could be this Emperor, the masculine here. I'm seeing some strong Taurus though, just because the Page of Pentacles is right there. But it's someone who's not communicating their feelings, what it is they want. They're not putting themselves out there. In fact, they're avoiding. Now maybe you try to avoid this person. You're trying to avoid a disaster or talk or gossip, or there's too many people around. So I wouldn't make this much more than it is, but I do feel this person had something devastating happen. Tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, someone's reminiscing about the past, maybe their childhood, but it's an energy of someone longing for love. See, someone didn't get the love they wanted. It was a disaster, some kind of shock or surprise. Maybe a sudden pregnancy, but yeah, you see someone looking at the options. See, they're fantasizing, romanticizing. So there was something lacking. I don't know, did you have a date with this person? There wasn't a lot of romance. They weren't communicating, sharing feelings, emotions. You just weren't on the same page. The timing wasn't right, whatever it is that happened. But some of you, there's definitely other people involved. This person, someone's trying to avoid a disaster, but there's also that something about the timing, patiently waiting for the time to talk, but something about home. Heart and home. This is a person, I feel we've got someone who has a love of family or home. I wouldn't even be surprised if someone's trying to find out where you are so they can talk to you. Okay? Someone wanted to get someone alone and they didn't. But I still feel the timing wasn't right anyway. So it's an energy of someone maybe looking that they avoided a disaster, or that disaster already happened at one point. Because there's something, maybe a little reconciliation, reunion, school friends. Have you got a family reunion coming up, or a high school reunion? This could be something to do with that. Sudden change of plans, maybe? You can see here, see some truth. Someone's going, aha, they're going within. They're seeing some kind of truth. Now, this person's generally win or lose. They're usually not afraid of going after what they want. I mean, this is an Emperor. But you can see someone fantasizing and romanticizing. I feel there wasn't maybe it's a person who was in a relationship focused on the money too much, not enough, or a business, or this is often a person, the Emperor is often self-made. So it's possible there was an end of a relationship, and then all of a sudden there's this sudden change, this opportunity, a gathering. But this person didn't get what they wanted. They were also playing it safe. They weren't sharing anything emotional. They were trying to play it safe. Yeah, see, it has to do with communication, their intentions. This is all the energies of the Emperor. This is someone who's learned a lot of lessons. And it's about applying those lessons. See, this is someone I feel probably doing some inner work, but it ended because all they did is work. Someone was only focused on work, so it ended because of that. See, and they're looking at why a relationship didn't work. Why they never got what they wanted, because they didn't give the other person what they wanted, what they needed. So there was a lack of a connection. They were detached. This is someone also looking that possible they were with a person, somebody they shouldn't have been with. They just weren't on the same page. But something happened too. Someone said something, that they were waiting patiently for someone. This person's going to come in and explain. Okay, I feel you're going to get some kind of explanation of what's gone on here. But I do think there's going to be some positive energy. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely been replenished. So it has to do with healing. It has to do with emotion. Their emotions are drained here. See, they didn't have any feelings left. They may have even had a meltdown because of something that happened. They got stabbed in the back by somebody they're in a relationship with. Maybe they told somebody a secret, something that they shouldn't have told. Okay, whatever it is that happened. Yeah, see there, now we have the High Priestess again. Full circle. What goes around comes around. But this is someone who wants success. They're seeing the truth. This is somebody here definitely going to do some inner work, but they want to build. It's energy of someone rebuilding their life, rebuilding even their inner self a little bit here. But it all has to do with, seeing that they were working too much. But why were they working too much? They were detached from somebody. They acted unemotional. So if you had a date with this person, this is what I feel had happened here. So it's basically what comes around goes around too. But like I see, this is some sort of sudden change. Change of heart. Trying something different, doing things different. This person knows they need to change. Okay, they know they need to change. Too much focus on work. I mean, they're very creative, very dependable. I feel this is somebody who's really, really focused, very driven, very ambitious. And even a little dramatic here too, because I see. But it's the Epiphany. See, a little Sag energy there. Are you dealing with someone with Sag in their chart? They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, anyone. But it's the energy. See, they're seeing why something wasn't long term. See, they wanted it to be successful. This person's very determined to be successful. They wanted the relationship to be, but it wasn't. Okay? Pride, ego. So that's why I feel whatever it is that they went through and they came into this situation, a gathering of people. See, their intentions. I mean, they're analyzing this, but this is someone now looking into the future. They're now looking ahead. So whatever it is that happened between the two of you, plus what happened to them that created this sudden change where they know they need to. Yeah. Wow, yeah, this person really, I feel, a lot of focus, too much focus on work, not enough on their relationship. So, but it's also pride and ego. See, they're planning, preparing. This person's planning something, preparing. See, planning for the best. See, this is somebody who came into a situation with some negative thoughts. They were still focused on a past relationship. Yeah, but this person's someone who sees their part because now they're looking at things from the other person's perspective. So whatever happened between the two of you was a reflection on what happened here. So Yeah, this person learned a lesson there too. And I do feel they may have had a person in their life, a partner, somebody who stabbed them in the back. They may have been not faithful, but it's more like they weren't loyal to them. They told a secret, something they told them. So, but this person, I'll tell you, there's people around here for support. And I feel they're planning something. Yeah, see, putting on the brakes. See, staying in control of their emotions. They also need to let go of control. They need to change. Yeah, see? Little Cancer, Pisces energy. It's a person, that tries to control their feelings. I feel they're kind of macho, masculine energy. Yeah, where you don't show a lot of feelings, So maybe the way they're raised, their family, their childhood. They're looking at this. They're going through an awakening here, but it's happening very quickly. They want this. They see the truth. They want this. Put on the brakes. They're reflecting, sort of assessing the situation. They're taking another look, but they're also looking at their inner self. Yeah, there we have the birth of something new. So the feminine here, if you are the feminine, see, this is someone who ended something. And it has to do with work. They're going to come in and tell you the truth. They should have just told you the truth. If you had a date with this person, it was a disaster. Okay, and then there's another event or something happens here and they wanted to talk to you, to get you alone, to approach you, but there was never an opportunity. Too many people around. So I don't know if you avoided talking to them or they're looking at why. Maybe you avoided them. Or they tried to avoid. It's possible they did because there's too many people around. So, but the pride definitely got in the way. This is somebody who likes to be a good provider. They generally want to be be a good provider. But like I say, they're looking at why someone's interested them in the past, why they're chasing them. You see the chasing. So this is somebody who's it's really trying to avoid conflict. If they have Sag in their chart, this is someone who often runs off. They take off in the other direction because they're trying to avoid the tower. So it has to do with avoiding something that, yeah, but it has to do with whatever painful situation they were in. So crazy. Tell me about the truth. Yeah, see, they're releasing things that no longer serve. See, I do see you looking at the way you conduct yourself, self-respect, morals, values. You didn't say anything, you avoided. Often when I see the hanged man energy, which is the dances on one foot, temperance all in one, it's often two people who look at each other with people around and avoid eye contact. See, this is often the stone face, someone who lacks any emotions, any feelings. They have a detached look because they weren't detached from what happened, but it is over now. And I do feel they're definitely focusing on work, part of the healing. But I see the Empress sitting here letting someone know you're open. But I feel for the feminine too, it's the same thing. If you don't tell somebody what you want, or you don't speak up, you don't always get what you want. So it's kind of sad, but I actually feel this could work out because I see the high priest or the Empress and the high priestess, someone who's trusting their inner knowing. They already know. See, I feel like you already knew, but they don't know that you knew. So you tried to avoid something possibly. But it's an energy too of see this person coming in right. See, waiting patiently for them to come in right. But like I feel, something was over. It's done. And I feel like the Empress knew. I feel like you were open to something. Or you didn't know at the time, but you know now. Because there's also another gathering. So this is quite interesting. Yeah, whoever they are, they want to talk. They want to talk. It's about connecting on that emotional level. See, they were drained. They kept everything to themselves too. This isn't someone who shares secrets because they've shared secrets before, got stabbed in the back, or it was actually their partner that did. Yeah. See, Queen of Pentacles. See, it's possible power couple energy. This is what this person wanted, you see, but they never got it. And they're now seeing the truth. You were being very gracious. Maybe at the time they were a little angry, but maybe they made you feel uncomfortable. I do feel that energy. Often the Queen of Pentacles is like pushes someone away, you know, protecting yourself, being careful what you believe. Or maybe they didn't believe you. Something wasn't believed. But I feel it's tearing down to this person's walls. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles often act a little aloof, like they're not interested when they are. But like I say, it's an energy. Nobody really let the other person know they were open. This person's seeing the truth, though. They're figuring it out. Yeah. I feel, yeah, we have an Emperor and Empress, so you could be either one here, but I feel it's about the Empress being open. This is someone very balanced, very calm, gracious. It's a person who's generally very comfortable to talk, but I feel this person's looking at this, reflecting on it. They made you feel uncomfortable, or you made them feel that way, because there's that energy. We always have to remember when you're around somebody, some of you may be reflecting on a situation, even the feminine here, at a situation that happened. You know, when you're around somebody and you feel like you're walking on glass, like you can't talk, you can't say anything, that's often a massive epiphany, a realization that you're not right for each other. There's something missing, something lacking. Now, it doesn't mean there is, but someone's looking at that. The feeling of walking on glass with somebody who might have a temper. So there's something with someone's childhood. A lot of anger, temper. But one thing I'm going to tell you here is this person, I feel this all has to do with one of you looking at this, putting on the brakes and looking at it, taking another look, putting the shoe on the other foot. The Empress and Emperor generally will do that. But I'm seeing two people with the Six of Swords both taking lessons learned from the past to avoid a disaster. So it looks like this person was trying to avoid a disaster, but it was for some reason a date that did not go well. I mean, they were fantasizing, romanticizing, looking at all the possibilities. They see opportunity, but they're also looking at a situation that happened where somebody was an opportunist, and that's what I feel. So, yeah, see, trust issues. Have trust issues because someone stabbed them in the back, revealed a secret. It looks like a partner, but it could be anything. Yeah. Now we have the Queen of Swords. See, it has to do with intention. See, speaking up. See, your sword is up. We're speaking some kind of truth. Now the Queen of Swords as well as the King of Swords are two people who've been hurt before, who are a little careful what they believe and always become discerning. You're trusting your inner knowing. I think you already knew. I think you found, the feminine found out somewhere here of this person's history, their relationship history, something that happened. But it's like this sudden spark. There was a spark between two people, but trying to avoid contact because there's people around. So I think this person wants to talk. I seen this. Is this for yourself or someone else? I seen the same energy. We're in this energy right now of missed contacts because two people acting aloof like they're not interested, but they are. So, but I think this person isn't sure. That's the thing. They're certainly figuring it out. Yeah, there you are. We have the King and Queen of Wands. See, two people. There's a lot of passion, a spark. Something started and, didn't go anywhere. But I do think this person knows a lot about change. Having to change. Something changed this person. But I actually feel the feminine's also been through an energy where something shock, surprise, something happened that changed you forever. But now we got these two people going to come together. And I do see King and Queen of Swords being able to communicate, to talk. So, yeah. So some of you definitely have had a relationship because you both got the High Priestess. You both got the King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Wands, Emperor and Empress energy. A lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of ambition. So there's some secrets coming out that shock to this person, but it actually made them not feel very good, okay? Because maybe their morals, values, or the way they conducted themselves. Yeah, there it is. See, it's an energy of a connection. See, marriage, commitment, a bond. This person wanted this to be successful, but it has to do with their house, their home. See, a reason to celebrate. There was some kind of gathering. Now, I don't know if you showed up someplace or they did suddenly, but the shock, there's the attraction. Yeah. Wow. But I feel whatever, if you had a date with this person, it didn't go well, it's because they had trust issues because of a situation and it's over. I see the ending. Every ending leads to a new beginning. So this is somebody who's now completely over this energy. They're also letting go of control, letting go of anything that no longer serves, both of you. See, now's the time to do it because I feel we got two people coming together. You know each other. Okay. Now, you could be just in your circle of friends. It could be an acquaintance. So let's have a look. But if you've already had a date with this person that didn't go well, it was lacking in maybe romance or emotional, they were kind of stone-faced, they were cold, because it's also an energy of coming up a little cold, right? The King of Swords. It's a person who's also very logical, and they're analyzing this. I think this person sees the truth, why it wasn't successful. And I think this person was a bit, the fear of being chased for all the wrong reasons. But I feel you both have these energies, which is, High Priestess, why is it here? I'm saying to trust your inner knowing. So you've both been hurt. This is two people who've both been hurt. Yeah. And that's, see, knowing. Somebody who rushes in and rushes out. See, someone got overwhelmed. Things happen too quickly. So a person gets a little overwhelmed and kind of runs away. They go off to replenish. This is someone who wasn't quite ready. But there was a spark here. Yeah, see, it's cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common. Leo. Masculine or feminine here. Yeah. But somebody definitely was still focused on the cups that were spilled from another relationship where someone stabbed them in the back. Very, very painful. And it's changed them forever. But they also realize they need to change. So I get the vibe they kind of take responsibility for that. Because I do think it's somebody who worked a lot. But I feel you have these two energies in common as well. Too much focus on work. Yeah, I just see two people very creative, the things you have in common. Maybe you brought that up, or, it's an energy of discovering each other. I feel it's about learning about each other, discovering each other, spending time together. I feel like there was no real time here. Yeah, see, this is someone who regrets not cooperating, compromising, or at least going down this path. But this is somebody who was torn down by their partner who wasn't loyal. Someone who doesn't say nice things about them. And I feel like you may have been told by someone. So you may be looking at this with kindness, compassion, because of something that happened between you and this person. So I say it looks like a date or an opportunity. Things didn't go well. Yeah, see, tempering the passions, tempering the emotions. This is someone who has an energy of breaking free from patterns, habits. It's time to try something different. This is someone who can't stop thinking about it, though. See, they're pulling back a little, sort of a lot of Sag energy. It doesn't mean they are. It's just the energy of someone who often takes off in the other direction to go replenish, to recoup, because it's overwhelming, you see. And that's what I feel's happened here because of that Seven of Wands, the 1 wand, 8 of Wands. It's overwhelming. But I'll tell you, there's a spark here. So I don't know if you ran into each other after something happened but yeah, I mean, they're looking at it too. They're looking at it. But it's an energy of two people discovering each other, not sharing too much information too fast. Maybe you wanted to know too much about them too fast. They're suspicious. It could be the same thing that happened to them before. But you may also feel that way, because the world is here. It's where everything turns around. And I get readings like this. It's all about perspective. But yeah, see, someone tempering their passions, emotions, calming down, looking at things different. This is someone who doesn't want to repeat of the past, whatever happened before. This is someone who was still kind of trapped in their head over a bad situation. Now, it could be you, could be them, or in fact, both of you. There's a little mirroring here. I haven't seen the Magician, but I can see a little bit of mirroring. You may have things in common, situations in your life, your history, that have happened, and I feel that's what you both need to talk about. It's all about connecting. Someone was detached because of this. Yeah, see, it's about coming in right, doing the right thing, justice. Someone didn't treat someone right, or they weren't being fair, some sort of judgment. It's often when someone feels something is off, you see, and maybe you mentioned it, you said something to someone, it's being relayed to them. It's all coming out. I feel like it's going to all come out in the wash. It's like, yeah, tell me about this, justice. Yeah, this is someone who didn't say something, or they said something they shouldn't have said that wasn't right, that wasn't fair. But they're now seeing the truth, you see. They're going within. And now they feel differently, the change of perspective. Maybe you told them off or said something. I don't know. But I feel we just have two people who really need to just discover each other. Yeah, see, house, home, see, it all has to do with money, happiness, a gathering. I do think this person's planning something. Okay. But all this has to do with compassion. Has to do with compassion and home, finances, friends, family, people who feel like family. Yeah, this person looks too to see if someone fits in with their friends and their family. See, maybe you travel in the social circle, you know some of the same people. Maybe that's something that they found out suddenly that they didn't know. So, yeah, this is actually really positive reading. I really feel like this is someone who sees the truth. Win or lose, they're coming in. Yeah, they want to build a foundation, see, but they got to let their guard down. But I also feel for the feminine, you need to let your guard down. You may have pushed somebody away with your words, shared too much information, or wanted to know too much too fast. And they weren't ready to reveal it. So I feel like you're going to trust your inner knowing here. Okay? The feminine, trust your inner knowing. It's coming, yeah. See, it's all about the emotional energy. But I feel we got two people who kind of have that. You're similar because you both act aloof. Yeah. It's often just, King and Queen of Pentacles can be kind of shy at first till they get comfortable with someone, But I do see someone reflecting on a situation where they were walking on glass around someone. Something didn't feel right. And often we have people who don't have, it could be a lack of chemistry, but I feel like there's actually a lot of chemistry. But it's letting the guard down. So you're not walking on glass around each other where you're careful to say anything. So King and Queen of Swords generally speak up, speak their minds, and the Emperor and the Empress here. And that's what I feel the lesson is here. Things that should have been said weren't said. Something was said that shouldn't have been because of someone's painful ending. They have trust issues. And I feel that too, this is someone, they didn't trust you or you didn't trust them. So these are all the things that no longer served. We have the Sky Dancer, another Sag energy, surrender. This is someone who doesn't want to give up. They're coming in. So it has to do with truth, victory, win or lose, they're going to come in. Yeah. Yeah, there is the Sky Bridge possibility for a union. They're looking at all the possibilities too. Fantasizing, romanticizing. But yet the trust issues got in the way. So I don't know. I'm trying to put my finger on the events, what happened and why. But I mean, this here tells me someone's planning something. Maybe a gathering. They're being cautious, being careful, keeping some things to themselves. See, we got two people playing it so safe. But I feel because there's people around. Because it has to do with secrets. The secrets between you. If you have a person too, some of you have a choice. You have someone who tries to keep you a secret. Okay, they try to keep you a secret. They don't want to take you out and introduce to friends and family. This is a lesson being learned to change your focus. Now, some of you may have cut somebody out like this too. So this could have a reflection what happened with this other person. There's a lot of past being released. We're in a karmic year. You're going to see a lot of this. And I have done some karmic readings, Leo. I do believe I put yours up last night for 2024. Yeah, see, there's the cycle ending. It's all about good luck and right timing. See, there's something is going to shift here. Someone's going to be thanking their lucky stars. So I feel something that ended as a disaster actually turns out, I feel, for the better in the long run. So happy home, happy life. Two people putting all their cups on the table. This is an energy of taking the responsibility of speaking up. If you don't speak up and tell somebody what you want, they can't read your mind. It's for both people. See, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles are famous for that. Especially when they first meet. Yeah, they have the Empress. See, the grace and generosity, the benefactor of somebody's good luck. I feel you got a whole new cycle here, feminines, but this masculine is definitely, they need to let go of their pride here. A little pride got in the way. But I still feel they're planning and preparing something here. Okay, they're coming in to take control. It's about taking the lead. And it's also that energy too of who's going to take the lead, who's going to say something. I think the truth is they need to. Why? We have an Empress. You know your worth and value. Especially if you've dealt with this person, you already said too much. Definitely learned a lesson. School of hard knocks for both of you. Yeah. It may not sound so dramatic, but take it as it resonates. Wish you the best here. Okay, it's letting this person know you're open, letting your guard down. Watch your words. Temper your words. They need to temper their passion and their words. But I think this is someone who works a lot, and I think that's what happened to their last relationship. So lessons have been learned, and that's why I feel into me, I see for them, they know they need to also change. It's time for change, to balance out their life a little bit, schedule routine so there's room for their love life if they want to have something long-term and successful. Take care. See you soon.